Oh, yeah. Super wild card weekend.
And we'll get to some of that, but I want to get to this first because let's just do it. Jets owner Woody Johnson says he is willing to spend for a veteran QB. Well, one has become available. One, Derek Carr, has said goodbye to the Raiders. Quote, Raider Nation truly is special. I look forward to a new city and a new team who, no matter the circumstance, will get everything I have. Then, of course, the team then also reported that they are working to trade him. He will have input on where he wants to go.
Yep.
So, would the Jets be on his list, you think?
Oh, I don't. I haven't spoken to Derek Carr. I think if we're looking at situationally, should they be on his list? Yes. Look, they were running the ball when Breece Hall was healthy. He was a stud. He got hurt. They lost 2 starting O-linemen. They have weapons. They do. I would go there. But see, you gotta want New York. You can't half-ass it. And, Derek Carr going to the podium and crying after a game, that ain't going to fly. You do that in New York, they'll put your ass in a blimp and send you somewhere else. So I still think that's where he could end up. I just don't know how good of a fit it is. Why? What, do you want Derek Carr in Frisco?
No.
Okay, just check.
No, I'm just laughing. Like, so if he goes up and cries, they just crucify him in New York?
Did you see what they did to Zach Wilson? The kid went to tie his shoes. They booed him. And I know he stinks, but you're not going to get anything out of a guy when you're booing him when he's coming on the field. I mean, dude.
No, but I do think that, yeah.
How about Carolina?
I was going to say I think either the Jets or Carolina, especially now, would just either one is going to jump on and try and just solidify this thing now.
Or does Jim Irsay continue to collect veteran cast-off quarterbacks?
I wouldn't. If I'm Carr, I'm not going there. That's just one no.
Who does Ben Johnson want?
They have a running game in Indy. They have receivers in Indy. O-line in Indy.
That's all.
Now, see, it's funny.
What?
Would he go to Houston?
No, stop. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
From the Raiders to Houston?
No, only because then Houston, with all the draft picks, can then go out and get him a ton of toys. You're the quarterback.
No.
Mark me down for the Jets.
No.
Go ahead.
Let's go back almost about 24 hours from now on these airways when Evan got on the radio and he gave conspiracy theories for Jim Harbaugh. And one was about the Stanford connection.
Yep.
Well, David Shaw has interviewed with the Broncos on Wednesday. Are those more realistic than they weren't some 24 hours ago?
I'll say yes. Yeah, I mean, look, Condoleezza Rice, Stanford grad. Both of the owners, the husband and wife of the Penner side of it, Stanford grads and or a Stanford MBA, deep ties to Stanford. They brought Harbaugh there. Yeah. David Shaw. Yeah, you know what? I'll give Evan credit. I'll say yes to that. It matters.
Yeah, because this looks like Shaw could be his offensive coordinator or, associate head coach or something like that, where they're a package deal.
Woo!
Shaw, check mark, Rooney Rule. We interviewed a minority. He was never getting a job, but you could be the assistant under Jim.
Danger Witch.
You guys all like each other.
Dude, oh, God. Football in a phone booth, 2023. Ugh.
So there's an ESPN broadcaster that says he like to see the NFL improve the product on the field. That guy, Troy Aikman, he says, quote, I had to ask myself, is this professional football? Now, I didn't seem to have any complaints with the product on the field this year, but does he have a point? Did you have a problem with some of the product on the field?
I did. No, I did, David. And the biggest thing that I had was the roughing the quarterback penalties. You couldn't touch them. It was so inconsistent. It was times where teams got bailed out on what was just a legitimate sack. That I'm not. I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the penalties that went on, especially the roughing the quarterback.
Can I offer something to add on to it because he nailed the first one? Third down specifically. Illegal contact, defense, holding. Guys, stop giving away free first downs.
Yeah.
Stop waiting till third down, and then you bail people out. Like
5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Right, 3rd and 17, and somebody bumps his ass into somebody, and it's automatic first down. I'm with you there.
So I already had this question in my football today, but we did a QB ranking, but I point to it. So this to give people, you had Patrick Mahomes 1.
Yep.
You had Joe Burrow 2,
Yep.
Josh Allen 3, Lawrence 4, Justin Herbert 5, Jalen Hurts, all of that in the top 6 there. So my question to you, though, is which QB this weekend has the most to prove in the playoffs?
Well, I mean, if we're talking about like, wow, if Josh Allen lost at home, it'd be like legacy damaging. But like, let's leave that alone.
Correct.
How about to prove? I think it's Trevor Lawrence.
See, I think no.
But for year 2, for him to win a playoff game would be huge.
Nah, it'll be huge, but it's not a lot to prove. To prove to prove means you're proving somebody wrong. That's Dak Prescott.
Ah,
That's the
yes.
Cowboys.
Okay,
yeah,
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Whereas Trevor Lawrence, you can come back next year.
Yeah, I guess maybe it was like most to gain.
Yeah.
Most
You're right.
of the game would be
Yeah,
Trevor
if
Lawrence.
Dak goes in and loses, you know what? Rico's right. I
It's
agree.
at that point, you got the Buccaneers on their last legs, and you still couldn't beat them. Once again, Cowboys, first-round exit, gone.
Do you guys feel like McCarthy is coaching for his job Monday? I do.
I do.
I don't think he has a job. Even if they would have to get to the NFC Championship game.
Why, you think Sean Payton has already
They
told Jarrah
fire
I'm
him
coming?
if they lose the divisional round, you're saying?
No way.
Whoa.
After 13
Because,
wins.
David, it's one of those things. It's kind of like the Harbaugh stuff. After a while, either you want somebody or you don't.
If you have a chance to get Sean Payton, do you fire Mike McCarthy?
Yes.
I think Payton would take the
I
Dallas
think
job.
I would, yeah.
No, because they don't want McCarthy. He's just there, and he's winning in spite of it. He's in a bad relationship. Let's just end it. Put the divorce papers on the dining room table. Let's just sign them, and we go our separate ways.
So let's segue right into this. You brought up the McCarthy situation here. So which coach do you think has to win to save his job this weekend? Is it Mike McDaniel?
That's the let me offer you the off-board selection. Because of the murmurs about McDaniel's job security, because Stephen Ross, the owner's a total wild card, and because of the pre-existing run they made at Sean Payton.
I'm just like, only one team can end up with Sean Payton. It's going to be a lot of angry teams.
Everyone is listening
right.
for Sean Payton.
But go ahead, Mike, I'm sorry.
He's actually Bizarro Harbaugh.
Right.
Everyone wants him. He don't need to pick up the phone to anybody. I would say, what if they go out and get sledgehammered? Stephen Ross is already, again, they had the whole tampering thing. They tried to do the Brady Payton thing. If they get Payton, that's franchise altering in their mind. I'll say McDaniel, just to be provocative.
No, I think the question is who has
to save their job, coach.
Yeah, that's him.
Besides McCarthy?
Besides
I'd
McCarthy.
say that.
Yeah. Because I didn't think it was possible until multiple people were like, yeah, if the Dolphins lose this game, and you saw the Seahawks in a bad football game found a way to win. I think McDaniel was going to put on a jersey if he had to.
And if
McDaniel,
McDaniel did lose his job, and I'm the New York Jets, I will give him a blank check to be my OC for 1 year. It's the Nick Saban rehab plan.
You know what? And if the Jets don't do that, you can come back home.
Okay.
Or come to Detroit, right?
Yes.
If
to
they
replace
lose
Ben Johnson. Let's go.
No, because he may get poached, and Detroit doesn't get angry.
Stop it.
Will.
So
you know what?
So let's end the football today with this. Which matchup are you most looking forward to and least looking forward to?
Jags Chargers most. Battle of two young QBs, maybe a shootout. Two franchises desperate to be successful. Least, I got to be honest with you, it's probably the Buffalo game.
Yeah, Dolphins, Bills are the ones. For me, I need to see what Purdy can do.
You're most looking forward to it. I get it.
Yeah, David, it's like I don't like. Mike's like, hey, well, you want to come over? Maybe at halftime. I may need to watch the first half.
Purdy throws back-to-back pick sixes. Rico turns his phone off.
No one needed to see me during the NFC Championship game.
Noted.
When Tart dropped that interception.
That's fair.
Good place to stop.
That was a good. I didn't need that on social media. I didn't need people. No. I didn't need a song Roberto making about it because I was very angry.
And that is in football today.